Hi everybody, this is Sherry, and I'm so upset I could spit. I I videotaped the entire process for this card using two different Gerda Steiner sets, one being Go Wild and the other is Party Animals. And I recorded all of the masking, all of the coloring, everything. And I'm not sure if my camera's eating it as it's transferring or if my computer's eating it when it gets it, but I don't have it. It's gone, and I'm so sorry. Um, but I will tell you what colors I use. So if you like any of them, you can use those color combinations for your critters. For my gator, I did G12, 3, and 5 for his body. And then his tummy was YG 11, 13, and 17. My elephant was W4, 2, and 1. I would have used 0, but my 0 is getting dry. My giraffe is E50, 51, 53, and the darker spots on him are E21, 23, and 25. My ostrich is E41, 43, 44, and 47. My gorilla is C6, 4, 2, and 0. My toucan is W7, 5, and 4, and then I use my fluorescent colors for his beak. And I don't know what my problem was. It looked really cool here, and then I just kept going over it and over it, and ended up, you'll see it here later how it looks. But I'm just putting down some shadows here with my W2, 1, and 0, and then my colorless blender, so that they have a little ground to stand on. And then I'm going to go through go around all of the edges with my light blue marker there. It's B000, and I'm just kind of giving them a little oomph. It kind of just pops them off the page a little bit and they stand out a little more. And so that's what I'm doing right here, and I'm just going to go around the entire image, all inside of the ostrich's legs and inside the gator's tail there where it's up next to the body. So it just, the whole entire thing has nothing but blue next to it, no white. I didn't want any white. This makes it pop off of the white, in my opinion. So I feel so bad that I did this and can't show you guys all of this. And this is actually going to be a graduation card for my godson. He's graduating this year from high school. And you know, we have a we have a goofy relationship, if you can't tell by this card. And just the traditional happy graduation card was just not going to cut it. So, and there are 6 of us, and there are 6 animals. There's me, my husband, then there's Danae, and now I have a son who's married. He's out of the house. He don't count. And Jesse and Mariah, and then my goddaughter's living with us now, and her name's Jessica. So that makes 6 of us. So there are 6 animals. And I will use the sentiment from the stamp set, but I didn't want it to say happy birthday. And I'm not sure if I told you that I'm using the Gerda Steiner Go Wild and Party Animal stamp set, because part of the animals come in that one and part of the animals come in the other one. And I just thought they worked great together. And so I'm just finishing off my toucan here. And then we're going to move on. There it is. We're going to move on to the sentiment. And I'll show you here in a second. I mask off part of the sentiment because I want it to say from the whole zoo, and not, from the whole zoo, happy birthday. That wouldn't work very well for a graduation card, would it? So I go ahead and I just put some post-it notes over top of what I didn't want, and I did some selective inking. And there I'm using my stamp. Now I leave my stamp down for a minute. I always do. It just seems to get me a better impression. Now here's the card. It's a 4 3/4 by, 4.5 by 8.5. Oh my golly. And I'm just putting some ATG on the back of my focal piece so that I can get ready to layer up all of my pieces. Now I've got several different layers. The first one is going to be the black layer, and it's 4 1/4 by 8.5. then there'll be a like neon green yellow kind of thing. I'm not sure if it's green or yellow because I'm colorblind, but I know it's a neon color. And it'll be 4 by 8 will be how that layer's cut. And then our card panel or our focal piece will be 3.75 by 7 3/4. And you know, I struggle with that lining up, guys. I am not kidding you. But I get better. Watch. I get better as I go. I figured that if I turned it toward me, there I go. Then I can see 3 sides of it and it's easier for me. And I don't know if that'll work for anybody else if you struggle with that, but it worked for me. And I plan on trying that every time. And I will put on the screen the actual mat sizes so that you have them, which I had, but something ate them. I don't know. Ah, all right, guys, here goes the focal panel. I hope that you enjoyed this image or this video. And again, I apologize for not having the entire thing for you. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Bye.